Welcome to the Halifax, precious cargo betwixt dragons and ghosts. Let's go ahead and introduce everybody's character. We'll start with you, Ian.
His name is Helen Troy, Troi. She's 29. He is a fourth generation officer for Weyland-Yutani, so she's kind of grown up with the company and lived with her parents while they were working as officers on ships. She has a ton of brothers who are also employed by Weyland-Yutani. No husband, no kids, no personal life really. She's about 5'10", 5'11", lean, red hair to her shoulders. And I guess she has like not a nervous tick, but she always carries like an elastic hairband around, and she'll play with it during conversations. But when things get really serious, she usually uses it to put her hair up. She's pretty serious. She only really laughs when things are super, super funny. And she really appreciates people working at the top of their skill. She doesn't really like slackers. And I think that's pretty much it. She has her signature item, the thing that she really covets is she has a trophy that says Mother's Favorite on it, MUTHER. And that's like front and center in her captain's quarters. So I think that's it. That's Helen.
All right. Let's head on over to Matt.
So the character I'm playing is his name is Ward Foley, and he is a field surgeon that always seems to be there when everybody tends to break their bodies when they push themselves a little bit too far.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably it for now.
Good deal. All right, Scott, you're up.
I am Elliot Dumont. I am a pilot, and I like to push things to the limit, just traveling from one job to the next, wherever the next job takes me to something that I haven't done before, which is how I ended up on this ship.
Cool. All right, Connor, let's hear it.
I'm Titanic Westwood. Started with the company when I was 18 and had a rough childhood. Didn't have much, so the company has pretty much given me everything I've ever had, and that's pretty much all I got.
Cool. Sounds good. All right. Buckle in, everybody. Here we go. The prologue. Years spent in hypersleep, your life passes by with little impact on your body. However, you sacrifice any hopes of retaining family or friends back home because they continue to age normally. By the time you get home, your toddler may be approaching her teenage years. You'll say things like, "Hello, my love," and "I have missed you so much." You'll kick off your boots, relax, catch up, have a good dinner, sleep in a cozy bed with the one you love, wake up, have a nice breakfast, get dressed, say your goodbyes, walk out the front door, and wipe the tears from your face as you make your way back out into the known universe, also known as the stars of the middle heavens. Most space truckers know better than to have a family of any kind, and those who do usually find creative ways to keep a family close by. Earth serves as the center point of the stars of the middle heavens. You'll find Earth in the Sol sector within the core systems, the first ring of the known universe. Let's talk about Earth for a minute. Earth had been brought back from the brink of environmental disaster by a little terraforming at home. Earth is an eclectic array of densely packed centers of urban decay and beautiful green vistas. While some still linger, most radiation zones from past conflicts have been cleaned up and pose little threat. Earth is far from a safe place to live, however. The United States oil wars have taken their toll on North America. The recent Australian rebellion against the 3WE was ended swiftly with the nuclear strike on the Outback's capital, Canberra. The cost of living on Earth is extravagant, and those who aren't rich are confined to metropolitan ghettos. Earth has become a world for no one but the corporate and government elite and those who would serve them. Still, the seats of power for the 3WE, the World Empire, your government, UA, the United Americas, and the UPP, the Union of Progressive People, are all located on Earth. The frontier resides on the... we just lost me. The frontier resides on the outskirts of the stars of the middle heavens. To reach the frontier, you'll have to leave Earth and the core systems and travel through the outer veil, the next ring of territory beyond the core systems. Here you will find a lot of colonized planets, mining installations, and terraforming projects. Each government has a stake in the outer veil. However, many planets have been stripped of resources and left behind a barren waste. You still have a ways to go to reach the frontier. About 6 to 10 parsecs out, or about 72 to 120 days in hypersleep, depending on which direction you're heading, and you'll reach the outer rim, where the UA has made their name. They found planets that supported life without terraforming, so colonizing planets became easy and expanded quickly. The UPP pulled their resources and made a large claim out there too. The 3WE fights to make their claim, but remain highly reliant on Weyland-Yutani's expansion efforts. You'll find peace and conflict out here, as well as many military installations. Add another 3 to 5 parsecs, or 96 to 120 days in hypersleep, and you have finally reached the edge of the frontier. You could say that the frontier is the Wild West, a term that you have heard used in classic films from hundreds of years ago. The more danger you are willing to risk, the better rewards you will find. You'll find some neutral zones out here where you can pick up supplies or try to make a name for yourself. You can find mining hubs such as Thetis or the famous Solomons, the hub where the Nostromo left to return home only to be led down a deadly path that resulted in a blown-up commercial towing spaceship and Officer Ellen Ripley asleep in deep space, where she was eventually rescued by Space Marines 57 years later. Only rumors remain after that incident. And there you have it. You have made your way through each of the known territories, where expansion, power, and rumors continue to fuel alliances and conflict. None of that really concerns you too much, though. You just want to make money, to save up for a favorable retirement somewhere out here amongst the stars. You are space truckers, making a living aboard the ship named the Halifax, working for WY, or Weyland-Yutani. You are Helen Troy, First Officer; Craig Moore, Second Officer; Elliot Dumont, Pilot; Ward Foley, Medic; Russell Cook, Chief Engineer; Megan Chambers, Engineer; Ace, WY Standard Issue Android. From here on, when I say you, I mean the entire crew of the Halifax. All of you minus minus Connor. Sorry, Connor. You have run jobs together for years. You are friends, some more or less than others, that get along well enough to get each job done with perfection. You are known through the stars, where it counts, for the outstanding work you do. WY tends to keep you busy, as you are never without a job or two, or five, in line. You find this welcoming, as some space truckers wish for the luck you possess. You spend a lot of time away from the frontier, but you have been there from time to time. You move cargo from one place to another. Sometimes you'll pick up cargo from Earth, usually WY provided cargo, and make the delivery on some other planet or space station. Other times you'll pick up cargo from one location and deliver that cargo to a different location. Cargo varies from raw materials like ore, parts for starships or colony construction, livestock, or even people, medicine, and the list goes on. The cargo usually doesn't matter just as long as it's safe and gets you paid. All the years that you have worked together, and then the unexpected happens. WY sends you on an unusual cargo run. The job is located in the Outer Rim territories. No biggie, but then everything becomes complicated. The cargo run begins and ends in the United Americas territory. Further down the rabbit hole, the entire job takes place in the Crestus Prime Cluster, an area deemed classified by all governments. You haven't turned down a job yet, and the cargo seems to be routine. So there are no initial indications pointing to any kind of suspicion. You also think that the opportunity could get you ahead. Maybe you can get a promotion and pick up higher paying jobs like this one. $74,000. That's unheard of, since you are already in the outer veil. You take the job, but you will have to be careful. You will be going into United Americas territory. You wake up from hypersleep in Crestus Prime Cluster without a hitch. After you feed yourselves and perform post-hyper assigned duties, you proceed to land. Planetfall. Free roam.
Mother,
Yeah.
status of the ship.
Ship in prime condition. Ready for landing.
Sounds good. Pick up the mic, click it on. Crew, this is your pilot speaking. We are about to enter Planetfall. I would highly suggest everyone get ready. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Pop it down.
Please not too bumpy. I'm not, I'm kind of running low on medical supplies here, so take it easy.
Mother, where is Captain?
Captain is in quarters.
Could you have the captain come up front, please?
On my way.
I'm strapped down.
Elliot, how's it looking?
Other than being in UA airspace, everything looks fine, as far as I can tell. Anything I should know before we head down?
No, this seems like a routine run. Just make sure we get on there safe.
Routine. Right. All right, well, strap on in and I'll take her down. All right. Mother, we're ready to go in.
Entering Planetfall mode. I'll need you to make Planetfall checks.
All right. Sorry, That's the D66.
Yes.
Yeah, roll. No,
Wait a minute, where are we at here?
it's just a piloting roll. Sorry.
Piloting roll. Correct.
Yeah.
So you understand how rolls work, right?
So I hit piloting. Do I? Is my modifier 3?
I think so. I actually didn't test that, so go ahead and give it a test and let's see what happens. Oh, you did.
Oh, I'm doing that. Yeah. There we go. There you go.
Okay, so you got one success, so you're good.
Down we go.
How's it look going down there? How's the ride?
It's not as smooth as I'd like it to be, but what's life without a little bit of bumps here and there? But we take it down, find a nice clear area. Mother, am I landing anywhere specific, or am I just finding a place to put it down?
Land as close as possible to the facility marked at XYZ coordinates.
Will do. All right. So I check, find a space close enough by, put her down without too many bumps, too many issues. A little bit rougher on the landing than I'd like. Click everything down, pull up the mic, and everyone, we are on the ground, and you may proceed with your duties as assigned.
Okay.
Good job,
So,
Elliot.
Hey, no blood. That's awesome. Good job.
so you land successfully. The boarding ramp opens, and Helen exits, and is greeted by Administrator Lance. He welcomes you to Gamma Systems 1 and informs you that the loading process will take a day. You are asked to remain in or near your ship during your stay. You open the cargo docks, and the local colonists begin to load cargo into Halifax. Some time passes by. Free room.
All right. Could you just be careful with the cargo? Well, I don't care what you do with cargo. Just be careful with the ship. Any scuffs will be charged back to your company. You got that?
Okay. Yes, okay. No problem.
All right. I'll go on and oversee. Is this what you're expecting, Captain?
Yeah, so far so good. Who greeted us?
That was Administrator Lance.
Lance, is there any reason why we can't wander farther from the ship?
Yes. We're not really prepared for guests here.
So what is it you guys are doing here?
We are loading the cargo that Weyland-Yutani has sent you to pick up. We work for Weyland-Yutani as well.
Now, we weren't told anything about this cargo. Any idea what this is?
It's just standard cargo, standard colony, pieces for building colonies, terraforming, things like that. Nothing out of the ordinary.
About how much of my cargo space is going to be taken up by all this?
It's going to take up all 4 bays. That's a lot of cargo.
That's quite the shipment.
Yes, it is. That's why it's going to take a day.
All right. Well, what do you need from us?
Nothing. You can just hang out. Do what you need to do. Ship. Anything you like. If I need anything, just let us know.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to go head to the med lab. I want to make sure that everything is looking good there prior to us heading out.
The rest of the day goes by. And when fatigue begins to set in, you settle in for the night aboard Halifax. The next morning, cargo loading begins once again. Around noon, the cargo is fully loaded. Cargo bays close. The boarding ramp withdraws, and Halifax is ready for takeoff once again. Planetfall. Free roam.
All right. Well, so Mother is all the cargo on board.
Yes. Manifest checks out. All cargo is ready and
All right.
secure.
All right. I'll pull out my pilot's logbook, make a couple of notes, look up at the dials and everything, make sure everything's in good order, pick up the mic. Crew of the Halifax, we will be taking off in about 5 minutes. Captain, waiting your orders. I'm going to assume all is good unless I hear something from you.
Go and do check. And then after a couple minutes, everything looks good to go.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, secure your tray tables in an upright position and off we go. And here we go. Do I have... Yep. Sorry, I'm going to have to just I do this on takeoff and landing.
Yes. Yep. Planetfall for both. Yep. Oof. You're good.
There you go. Up and away. It's a little bit heavier than I anticipated. Have to make a couple of adjustments to thrusters. We brush a couple of treetops, but off we go. Up and out we go.
Might want to tighten that up a little bit next time, Elliot.
Yeah. Yep. Nope. Everything is crisp and cozy.
And you always say this about the tray tables, but the service here is terrible.
Take it up with the wait staff.
Oh, believe me, I will.
All right, Captain. Destination.
Destination Delta System 7.
Punch in. System 7.
It
Okay.
takes us about a parsec to get there.
Okay. Sorry. Question. How do we ask questions like, does this seem weird to me? Do I have any idea? Like, I know we don't want to do metagaming, but how do we know what we know versus what we don't know? Like, Delta System 7, like, would that be something where I'd be like, okay, no big deal, off we go, or something where it's like, okay, we need to investigate that a little bit more. So that those kinds of interactions.
Okay, so I could have been a little more specific. Delta System 7 is still within the Crestus Prime cluster, which is all classified. So this is still strange. What's going on? Well, not strange. It's just not normal. Normally you're going to places that are charted. Or things like that. So you're in a classified area in a different government territory. So it's just
right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hopefully that helps.
All right. All right.
So here you go, Scott. So if you wanted to know more about that, you could ask Mother, can you clarify Delta System 7 or something like that,
Okay.
Something along the lines of that, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Can you give me some more info on Delta 7?
Gotcha.
I know what we're supposed to be, like, what are we supposed to be doing while he's piloting? Like,
you guys, you were all just buckled in.
Okay.
And remember, I told you before, like, you can act as a co-pilot, so you can actually help take off and land. It just basically gives more dice to roll by doing that.
I understand that. I thought. Okay.
And I've been assuming that we're all on the bridge. Is that correct?
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure where we're strapped in at. I don't.
When you
Looking at the map.
when you take off and land and stuff like that, you're all on a bridge, strapped into seats and stuff like that.
I was assuming the opposite. I was assuming Matt was in his med lab, and
Yeah, I should have pulled this up too. I should have pulled the map up for you guys.
I got it.
No, yeah, I've been looking at the map here.
Yeah, so if the Soul Sector is kind of like in the top left corner of the core systems. That's where Earth is, and you guys basically headed northeast to the Crestus Prime Cluster, which is in the Outer Rim territories.
Is that something you can bring up on Roll20?
Yes, it's actually up. It's up right now. I'm sorry. I was getting used to I'm getting used to that still.
Yep.
It's up for me, but not for you. But it should be now. Sorry.
Hey, there we go.
Right. Yeah.
So where on this map?
So the Soul Sector is like in the top left of the core systems. See, I had music up and everything for this. Gosh. Come on, mother. Anyway.
That's all right, Dean.
Northeast of the Soul Sector is the Crestus Prime Cluster in the Outer Rim territories. So
here's Outer Rim.
So Ian, you want to go? Yep. And I would tell you the colors, but I can't tell you. I think it's blue.
So
right here.
here's
Yes.
Crestus Prime.
Yep.
Yes. And if you zoom up, you'll see there's a Delta, Alpha, Beta. Do you see them? It's like right underneath Crestus Prime Cluster.
Oh, yeah, right in here.
Yep. That's where you guys are.
Well, this
Got it.
a little better.
Yeah, my fault. You started in. It's actually, I said Gamma. It should have been Alpha. A. And now you're heading towards Delta, which is the triangle looking
Triangle.
Yeah.
Okay.
So see how it's each square is a parsec. So you're less than a parsec away from Delta, and a parsec is measured by your ship. So, 1 parsec in your ship takes 12 days in hypersleep.
Got it.
Hopefully that clarifies a little bit. Okay. So, you begin your journey to Delta System 7. Your destination is less than a parsec away, so you decide to stay awake. You'll be there in about a week. After about a week's time, you are able to see Delta System 7 with a naked eye. So you begin to prepare for entering the atmosphere and landing to deliver the cargo. Russell, Ace, Craig, and Megan prep the cargo in all 4 bays. Helen, Ward, and Elliot are on the bridge prepping the ship. Your ship's speed has slowed considerably. While slowly approaching Delta System 7, a heavy rumble occurs on the bridge. Alarms and sensors trip. The bridge door seals itself. The bridge team calls down to the cargo team, but there's no response. The bridge team sees a flash of light out of the corner of their eyes, so they look outside of the bridge window to see debris floating in space. The flash of light seemed to be caused by something that looked like a small explosion accompanied by lightning. From this point forward, when I say you, I'm referring to the bridge crew. So that's just the three of you. Panic sets in. Stress dice +1, everybody. You go over to the ship's diagnostics. The good news is that your ship remains functional, but the entire ship, save the bridge, has become vacuum. You send out a distress call, which is immediately answered by Delta System 7. They inform you that they will send out a rescue boat. However, before the rescue boat reaches you, a message comes from WY. And that message should now be seen by all of you in roll 20.
We're at
It should be under
mess 1.1.
Yep.
So do we all see that message? Is it an audible message, or is it a console message that went just to
It's a
Helen?
no, it's a console message, but it was public, so you all are able to see it. If you want to, you can even say when you read it or something like that. So,
Oh, hell, Captain.
the rescue boat is able to dock, and the rescue team makes their way to your bridge. They are wearing compression suits to protect themselves from the vacuum. They give you food, water, hydration pills, napro leave, and compression suits. You are instructed to set a course for Earth, and then use the compression suits to make your way to the cryo station on your ship and enter hypersleep for the trip home. You are also given a sheet of paper with instructions on it, as well as a marker and printouts. The rescue boat leaves. You take some time to recollect yourself, eat, hydrate, and prepare for the short journey to the cryo station. Once prepared, ready and suited up, you make your way. Encounter. Okay, so we're gonna go to the Halifax. You all are on the bridge right now, in the middle deck. If you look to the left, on the top deck, you'll see the cryo, I said station, but the cryo deck. That's where your hypersleep chambers are. You need to get from the bridge to the cryo deck. What that is going to entail is you're going to do... Well, I'll let you play it out. You need to get to the bridge to the cryo deck while suited up in your compression suits. So your compression suits, they are IRC Mark 50 compression suits. They have an air supply of 5, a weight of 1, and it gives you an agility -1.
Keep that again.
Everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's it's an IRC Mark 50 compression suit. The air supply is 5. The weight is 1, and it gives you a -1 to agility.
I can't. Review.
Yeah, the Roll20 audio is pretty loud.
If you go into settings, you can turn the master music volume down.
Is that better?
A little bit, yeah. It could go down a little bit more.
I swear to have it all the way down.
There it goes.
That's better.
Yeah.
Oh, it's that volume. Okay.
So these compression suits, this is what they gave us, or this is what the ship already had on hand?
This is what they gave you. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it looks like they gave us some decent suits here, so this is a good thing.
Take your word for it. I don't know why we need compression suits on my ship, Captain.
Well, they brought it to us, and we saw them wearing compression suits, so we know that there's no air out there.
I know why we have them. I am unhappy as to the reason we have them. My ship is in pieces.
Well, I can't do anything about that. I can help when the people get in pieces, but ship.
It's not your ship. It's not it. This is Weyland-Yutani ship. At the end of the day.
Are they here?
They're not, but we're going to have to answer to much worse people when we get back to Earth about what happened. Mother, can you verify what happened in the explosion?
Explosion in Cargo Bay 4. Unknown reason.
And there's definitely no life signs back there?
No life signs other than bridge.
But
Is the... Go ahead, Captain.
I said I verified this cargo and it seemed fine, so your guess is as good as mine.
Mother, it appeared to come from inside or from outside.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I said, Mother, did the explosion appear to come from the inside or from the outside?
Explosion origins unknown.
Mother, is the damage contained in Cargo Bay 4? Did we lose Cargo Bays 2 and 1 free as well?
Remaining cargo bays are damaged, but remain intact. Vacuumed. In vacuum state.
We had an explosion on the right-hand side of the ship that somehow damaged Cargo Bays 1 and 2. Mother, how is the entire bottom deck?
Cargo Bay 4, massive hole detected, or massive breach detected, affecting
A and B.
Entire ship.
Mother, did the doors to Cargo Bay 4 not get sealed, or were they damaged?
Bridge sealed only.
Of the lightning that we saw.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting.
Go again.
Unknown origin. Unknown origin caused multiple malfunctions.
All right. Well,
I guess there's nothing we can do about this now.
What's the status of the cryo deck?
Vacuum state. Otherwise, hypersleep chambers are functional.
Is there anything that we can do to seal off the bottom deck?
No.
Mother, can you remind me if there's anybody in these cryotubes? I don't remember.
No, nobody is in the cryotubes.
All right.
Like forms do you detect?
3.
Accounted for. What's the easiest way to the cryo deck?
It is advised to take the nearest ladder down to or up to the top deck, pass through the EEVS to the cryo deck.
And that's all vacuum?
Yes.
Well, I don't see we have much choice. Who's up for a little hippity hoppity action?
Yeah.
All right.
Hope it runs better than our last encounter.
All right, I pull on my suit, get zipped up, start checking over everybody else, and
Same.
I'm ready to go when y'all are.
So it's just the three of us on the bridge, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Mother, what's the status of Russell, Ace, and Craig?
Only 3 life forms are present. Detected.
Mother, remind me because I am absent-minded. It was Ace the android,
Yes.
and is Ace contactable by any chance?
No response from Ace.
Okay, I'm ready to go when you are.
Yeah, let's head out, y'all.
Do it.
I'll go over to the door.
Are you going to take the advised route from other? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yep.
So the
Knowing the route that we know from the ship, that is definitely the direct route.
Yeah.
So you guys are in a little bit of a stressed situation. So what's going to happen is you're going to pass through, we'll call it 3 zones. Okay. For each zone, you're going to have to make a supply roll. Okay. And we just talked about this before we started. Can you remind me? The supply roll is so you have 5 air supply, right? So you're gonna roll 5 stress dice. Actually, yeah, you're gonna roll
6,
5.
because we have +1 with stress, right?
Yeah, but this doesn't count toward air supply or for supplies. So you're gonna roll 5 die for each 1 that you get, or the facehugger. You lose a supply. So basically, you need to make it through 3 zones without losing air.
Losing all the air.
Okay. So, at what point do we actually pass into the first zone?
So if you're going to go that direction, the first zone will be, I'll include, or actually no, I'll say the first ladder will be a zone. The bottom of the ladder will be a zone. The EUVs will be a zone.
Gotcha.
And then
Okay.
we'll just say once you're in the cryo deck, you're good.
Well, right before we go in there, I think every room that we pass, we need to try to seal these doors. Because if we can get some semblance of atmosphere back in the ship, I think it'll help us in the long run.
I think that's an all right idea. I'm not sure what is out there. I think we should definitely seal off the bridge. But once we get past that, I think time may be of the essence. And if my ship is damaged beyond this, and the doors did not seal as they should, I don't know that we want to spend a whole lot of our precious oxygen fighting with these to try to get them sealed behind us. Maybe the last door or 2, but probably not every single one on the way.
You're gonna have to get back on the bridge to land the ship.
Yeah, but we can.
So we should
we
probably
can.
seal the doors and protect. I mean, I'm all for protecting the bridge, but we need to get back to the bridge.
I wasn't talking about the sealing off the bridge. I'm talking about when we go into these other areas, like when we go into the stairwell right there. You know, we know that there's two hallways right there. If we can seal those.
Strong silent type, man. It's just to a T.
I warned Connor several times that he would just be chilling out for a while. I told him you might get a chance to play tonight, but we'll see.
You guys hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that. It's going to keep happening.
You're fine.
Yeah. I think I'm going to play with my Chromebook next time, Joe. This is ridiculous.
That laptop needs to be kicked into the trash can.
So what were we talking about? Is it Matt or Ward? You were saying something about the...
I was just suggesting that the rooms that we go in, if we can close the doors that extend into the rest of the ship, then we may have the ability to add some atmosphere in here, extending from the bridge.
Once we seal. I agree with...
Because I'm looking at it from a life support standpoint. Of the least amount of time we can spend in these suits, the better.
Yeah.
But of course, I will defer to the pilot. Oh, actually, no.
You defer to me.
Captain,
right.
sure.
And my choice, I agree with you, Ward. I think we need to protect. I mean, we need to get back to the bridge. We don't know what these suits are going to be, what kind of shape they're going to be in after we get through. Do our sleep and wake back up. So I think we need to make some choices to protect the areas.
Lead the way.
I will lead the way into that first zone then. If that's the proper way to do this.
Okay, so are you all going at the same time, or is one person leaving the bridge and then somebody else going? How you doing it?
Go together.
Yeah, once the door is open,
we're gonna all go work together.
It's an open corridor, right?
Well, if you see the little spot between the bridge and the next zone, they kind of act like pressure. You can pressurize in there. So,
okay. If there's enough room for us all to get in there, do we have windows at all, or are they completely solid doors in the ship?
I'm sorry, what's that?
The door that seals the bridge to outside, is it windowed or is it completely solid?
There is a window.
Okay.
Like a porthole window?
Yes.
I'm sorry, Elliot, did you have something to ask?
No, good.
I thought you said captain. Okay.
Yep, so we'll head on through.
Let's do it.
So what I'm going to have you do is when you enter the zone, when you leave the zone, I'll have you make the supply roll.
Okay, so we're all leaving now, so we all roll?
Well, you're leaving from the bridge, right?
Leaving the bridge, yeah.
Yeah, so going from the bridge to the next zone, there's no supply roll there. Because you're coming from air.
Coming from controlled.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to look through the porthole. So I guess we're all in the airlock at this point, and I guess I'm going to look through the porthole, see if I can see anything in there.
You guys are welcome to. I think you can pull out your tokens if you want to use them. You don't have to. You can just visualize it, but if you want to, I think you can pull them out.
How do you do that?
It's just pull your character, like your character icon under your sheet. Yeah, like
whoa, huge.
Wow, that is big.
Oh, I pulled my name.
Whoa! All right.
Holy mackerel!
Let's see if I can.
I don't know how you change. Oh, I can.
No, you can.
All right. Yeah, he's much smaller.
You want me to make them smaller? I'm on a 4K monitor, so it's hard for me to kind of judge.
Do you get them on there?
Here, I'll put you on there. You should be able to control your own tokens. I hope so.
Yes.
Okay, so I guess just talk me through it. Let me know what y'all are doing and stuff.
Yeah. So I step into the airlock and I'm looking through the porthole.
Mother, status of the top deck.
Vacuums through entire deck, except for bridge.
Mother, is there any damage to the top deck?
No damage.
The top deck is where the cryo deck is, right? I just want to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
Mother, just to clarify, there's no way for us to seal off the ladder leading down to the bottom deck, correct?
No.
Remind me what exactly we're sealing up here. We got doors between
that.
Agree. Let's seal those doors.
But also remember, there's another door down at the very bottom because we have 2 stairwells. So.
Where are you heading? Ward?
No. I'm not headed down there. I was just saying. Remember, we have 2 stairwells. So.
Yeah.
I'm confused. Are we in the middle of what level are we on right now?
We're in the middle of the ship.
Middle deck.
We're going.
We gotta
up.
go up. Yep.
Okay, just want to make sure. And we have enough food and water and all that stuff, right? Are we?
Yeah, I believe they gave us enough rations for everything. We just need to get up to cryo deck, get into hypersleep, and sleep through the journey. Mother, is the ship programmed and on its way to Earth currently?
Yes.
I think the only thing we have to do is get up there and get ourselves some shut-eye.
That is correct.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm standing in the airlock.
Let's go. So,
Is everybody in the airlock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and make it on, or let's head into the next section.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll reach over and shut the airlock door behind me.
Malfunction. Door will not close.
To the bridge?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Mother, is it a mechanical malfunction?
Electrical.
Can we, Mother? Can we try to? Is there a way that we can force these doors closed manually?
Yes. Use the manual override on the side of the door.
I'm going to reach for the big red handle. This says manual override.
Okay. Does that require officer verification or?
No.
Manual is manual.
Oh yeah.
So I just reach over and slam it shut.
I'll help them.
Mm-hmm.
Lock it down.
Turn around.
Seal it off.
So y'all ready?
How are you sealing the door?
No.
Does the manual override not do a full sealing?
It closes the door and prevents, vacuum, but that's not the same as sealing the door. Sealing the door, to me, means taking a torch and sealing it.
No. I was talking about closing the doors. Yeah.
Okay. Proceed.
All right. I'm gonna open the airlock door to the stairwell room. I'm gonna look
I'll
around.
go
out.
And
Yeah.
I'm gonna go in. And I'm gonna immediately go over and try to go over to the starboard side and try to manually close that door as well.
Hmm.
You talking about this door?
Yep.
You do.
So I'm heading over there.
I'll go to port.
And
Waiting at the ladder.
yep, and you're all successful.
All right. So I'm gonna before we head up, I'm gonna take a look down the shaft. What do I see?
You just see like a bunch of lights, look like siren red lights twirling around. A lot of flashing, almost like strobe light looking. That's it.
And I'll walk over beside you and look down as well.
Mother, there's no hatch here that we can close off.
Where are you looking at?
We're all looking right here.
Or looking down towards the bottom deck.
Yeah.
Looking down the stairs.
A hatch to close the ladder off, you mean?
Yep.
No, there's not.
All right. Well, if we're going to seal this stuff off, well, we're going to have to go down to the bottom deck and close those doors down there too.
I don't know about that. I think we better make our way up.
I mean, it's cryo sleep. I mean, we've got time, right? I mean, so, Mother, how long will the Air Supply 5 last us?
You have minimal air supply.
Ward, remind me, what happens when you get sucked out into the vacuum of space?
That's what I'm trying to help prevent here.
You will
By heading towards the vacuum of space.
Oh, heading towards it? You will get sucked out. You might freeze almost immediately. You won't be able to breathe.
But there's no suction. The air has already been evacuated. It's complete vacuum.
That's true.
Mother, what's the status of my air supply right now?
You are at 5.
Still at 5. Okay.
Mother, status of the lower deck.
A major breach, cargo bay 4, complete vacuum.
Mother, is there any danger if we don't seal off this space?
No.
The vacuum.
No, cryotubes will supply you with oxygen through your journey.
But could it destroy the rest of the ship?
There's always a chance.
During this conversation, I'm making my way over to the ladder, and I'm just grabbing rung by rung, heading up to the top. I'm going to go ahead and move up to the top. I'm going to poke around up here, see if there's any damage. You all let me know when you follow.
Give me
You really want to go down now. If you want to go down and seal it off, go down now.
Mother, what's the range of our radios and our suits?
You've got long range.
Okay. I didn't know if it was like just in the same range or something like that.
You hear a voice in your helmet that says, should be patched in throughout the entire ship.
Scott, give me a supply roll. That'll be 5 stress die. Okay, so you lose 1 supply.
What's the cross?
That's success. That's a 6.
Okay. What are the blanks? Why are the other dice blank?
Because only 1 and 6 count. Nothing else really matters. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Captain, do you want me to run down and seal up the doors at the bottom?
You go down. You got to go down now. I mean, if you want to do it, just go down now.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Time's ticking.
I'll run on down.
Okay, supply roll.
All right, so I click on stress dice and
5 of them.
5. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
While they're doing that, I'm going to check these 2 doors.
Mm-hmm.
Any damage?
No, they're actually closed.
Okay. Mother, any way to lock these? Secure them for our
Manual override.
transport? All right, I'll go ahead and lock them down.
Mm-hmm.
Stand down there. Ward, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm closing the door to the cryocoolant tanks right now.
Mm-hmm.
But if we don't, Mother, will the air scrubbers work? What? I don't know. I'm not sure how to ask this.
You're wondering if the air scrubbers work if you don't
Yeah.
close the doors? Or do you close?
Mother, what's the status of the air scrubbers?
Malfunction.
We're not going to be down on that deck anyway, Ward. We're just trying to prevent things from coming up to us.
Oh, that's right. I see. There's air scrubber on all 3 decks. Okay, yeah. Good. All right, I'm
Hurry
gonna
back.
seal these other 2 doors as quickly as I can manually, and then head back up.
All right, supply
Another
roll.
clarification: Are there 3 air scrubbers, or is that a single air scrubber that goes through the entire ship?
They are different. They are separate. Ooh, you lose 2 supply.
All right, so where is that at?
I've been using. If you double click on your icon, you've got little circles. I've been using one of those. If you put a 5 out of 5, and then you can tick it down to 4 out of 5 or 3 out of 5.
But yeah, is there not a way on the character sheet to denote supply?
Yes, there is.
Oh, air bottom left. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Did not see that.
Oh, okay. So that's the supply we're talking about. Gotcha. Okay. Air supply.
Yes. Yep.
All right. Double check that these doors are sealed, and then head on up, which I know is another roll.
Yep. The both of you. And then Matt. So Matt,
I'm gonna head in.
Well, Matt, you'll roll 3 now because you've got 3 supply.
Okay, so I guess I'll roll again since I rolled 6.
Yeah, just go ahead and roll 3.
Can you guys walk me through how to roll?
Just click on where it says air. Under consumables, there's a little button for air.
Weird.
Oh, you got to put something? Did you put 5 into your air in the circle?
Are you talking to me?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So I type 5 in?
Yep.
Then what do I do?
And then once 5 is in there, then you hit air.
So I'm down to 2.
Yeah, you're down to 2, Matt.
Now I'm down to 2. Yeah.
Do I roll stress? What about stress? I didn't roll stress though.
Don't need to. Okay,
No.
so you're fine.
Yeah, we were rolling stress dice, but I didn't realize that you could click directly on the air and it would roll properly. Gotcha. All right.
She's good.
I'm going to seal up port side.
I did that already.
Okay, so they're done?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All
Making
right.
my way over to EEVS.
Yep.
All right. Anybody going in there and give me another supply roll?
Ooh.
Does everybody understand how this works now? So I don't have to keep track? Okay.
Down to 3.
Okay. All right. You all so far so good.
Mother, just for kicks and giggles, can you give me the status of the EVA?
Non-functional.
Mother, can you remind everybody what the EVA is?
Sure.
Life pods.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's the EEVS, right? Or
Is
We're in the life pod. The EEVS, right?
I thought it was the EVAs.
Can you use the non-abbreviated term?
It's just labeled EVA.
In the middle, it says EVA on it.
Mother, can you give me the status of our emergency get the hell out of here system?
Yeah,
Should we need to abandon ship?
they are non-functional.
Are they the ones we're
Excellent.
swimming in right now?
Yes.
Okay, so not the EVA on the.
Sorry,
Okay,
EEVS. The eaves.
The eaves,
they're non-functional.
non-functional.
Good.
Are there any way to fix these?
Massive electrical damage found throughout ship.
Source of damage?
Unknown.
Can you isolate an area or isolate a way for us to fix the EEVS specifically?
Unable to determine.
Is that electrical outage affecting the cryo deck of the cryo coolant tanks or the life support for any reason?
Cryo tubes are fully functional.
To the best of your knowledge, if we crawl on these things, are we safe?
Yes.
Well, Captain, my ship ain't lied to me yet.
Mother, a word. Guys, I think we should just let's get ready to get cryo sleep going so we can get home.
All right.
All right, I will take your lead on that.
Make my way into cryo deck.
Everybody's in the cryo deck now?
Yep.
Yep.
So do we have
need
to
to
roll
roll?
to get?
No. I'm not going to make a roll on this one.
We survived.
All right. You did. So the journey is slow to avoid complications, but you are able to make your way through without any issues. Helen follows the instructions given to her by the rescue team. She uses the marker to write a message on each hypersleep chamber. She then tells each member to enter their designated chamber and their compression suit with their compression suits still on. They are to take their helmet off once the chamber is sealed and pressurized. Before the chambers close, she takes a sheet of paper and lays it on each member's chest. Helen then proceeds to prepare her own chamber the same way she prepared the others. She starts the hypersleep process. The chambers seal and then pressurize. Everyone falls asleep and the journey home begins. End of prologue. That exciting, huh?
No, it was good. I was entering cryo sleep.
Part 1, Chapter 1, called Almost Home.
I have a question.
Mhm.
Do we know what I wrote on everybody?
No. Not yet.
We don't know, but she does, right?
Well, obviously I don't know. I should know, right? Since I did it.
Just hang with me. Just hang with me for a minute. Trust me. Alright, Part 1, Chapter 1, Almost Home. You slowly wake up from hypersleep. Your vision is blurry and your thoughts are fuzzy. You take a few moments to orient yourself. As you look around, you realize that you are waking from hypersleep. The shield of your chamber has not opened as they normally do. However, you notice there is a message written on your shield. The shield says, make sure you take a look at Roll20.
Mm.
That breathing is intentional. It's supposed to be like kind of like panicky. Anyway, do not panic. Read paper on your chest. You
Take the paper off my chest and squeeze it up because it's a small chamber.
You find the paper lying on your chest, and the paper reads. You can roll 20 once again.
Helmet on, compression suit compressed.
So we can put the compression suit on inside.
Compression suit's already on. We just took our helmet off.
Okay,
Right.
okay.
Yeah.
So the helmet's inside the tube with us. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can, through the little bubbly area, you can probably get the.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Helen waits for everyone to prepare themselves while still inside. She hears the knocks of her crew members.
Used to be used to this by now.
She lets them out once they are ready. You need to make your way back to the bridge. Free roam.
Oh, shoot.
Can we get the Mother, can we get the map of the ship up, please?
So the cryo deck does not have air anymore. It did when we were getting in there.
Your
Yeah, that's
tubes
weird.
did. Your tubes did.
Oh, okay.
Your tubes supplied you air, and they also replenished your suits.
Misunderstood.
So you're back at 5 air supply on your suits.
Good. Okay.
We're back at 5.
Yeah. So we're just going to do the same thing. Same thing we did last time. Make your way back to the bridge.
All right, I'm
Other
gonna stump.
location of ship. Where are we?
We are within reach of Earth.
Mother, more specific, please.
Oh gosh, Earth is within seeing distance.
Good to know. Thank you.
Mhm.
I'll make my way over to the door. Look through. See anything?
No. You still see some lights going off, off like that, and whatnot. But that's it.
Mother, are we still the only 3 alive on this boat?
3 life forms detected.
Mother,
Only 3?
Mother, are they all in the cryo deck?
Yes.
Ooh. All right, I'll go ahead and.
Receive.
Mother, are there any other ships in the near vicinity that will be within visual range of us?
No.
Helen,
No.
is
Mother, any messages received?
No.
That's strange.
Strange.
Captain? Did you rate this on our cryo shield? The do not panic. I'm sorry, say it again.
I can't hear you.
Your audio went out.
Hello?
There you go.
There we
There we go.
Is that better?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I did write it on your cryo shield.
Okay.
Well, I
All right.
appreciate it. I mean, I know I knew I was, disoriented when I come out of these things, but I didn't realize I was that disoriented. But appreciate the thought.
It's a pretty stressful situation. Just want to make sure everyone was prepared
There's not too many people refer to themselves in the third person, but all right.
Did our stress level reset, or is it still at level 1?
Did what reset?
Did our stress level reset?
Yes.
Okay.
It did reset?
Yeah, you have no stress.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
No stress. No stress. We took a long nap.
Long rest. All right. Well, if you guys are ready, I'll go ahead and open up the hatch and we'll make our way into the EEVS.
Do it.
All right.
Okay, as we're walking, Mother, any risk of contamination from the ship entering? Like, can we contaminate anything? I don't know how to ask this. Is there anything coming off of the ship that could contaminate Earth or things on Earth? Or
No.
are we safe to land there?
Yes, you're safe to land.
Okay. And who's expecting us?
Weyland-Yutani.
Great.
You're
There are
heading.
a lot of questions to answer, I think.
You're heading towards Weyland-Yutani headquarters.
Okay.
All right. Open up the door. Move in. How things look. I'm looking around.
Pretty much the way you.
I'm moving behind you.
Yeah, pretty much the way you left it, except there's a lot more frost and ice around.
Sure. Do we roll our air?
Mother, how long were we in cryo?
Oh gosh.
Here we go. Was our cryo sleep the expected amount?
Yes. Thank you.
All right. Do we need to roll?
Once you leave. So, if you're following the same route, you're just going to make 3 rolls. Again.
All right. So we moved into EEVS. So
Do we have to roll there?
It's when you roll. You roll when you come out.
I'm gonna close the door back on cryo deck manually.
Mm-hmm.
The big red handle that says manual override.
Oh.
So we don't roll until we get to where the ladder is what you're saying?
Nah, Scott, you're right. I'm sorry. Yeah, you make a roll. Everybody.
Why did it only roll? Oh, it's not scrolling. Okay.
All right.
I dropped down.
Everyone's still okay?
Cool as a cucumber, Cap. Once everybody's through, gonna go ahead and, or once that back one is closed, I see Weyland has closed that one. I'm gonna go ahead and look on through. Do I see any more damage or anything in this next room?
No. Just the same. Just more frost. More.
Yeah. Open up the door. Move in.
Supply rolls. Everybody.
What's everyone doing on air?
Would be fine. It would be much calmer if somebody wouldn't ask me how calm I am every time we go through a door. Other than that, I'm all right.
Checking on my crew.
I'm fine.
Scott, are you doing a little bit of an accent on purpose?
Yeah.
The reason why it sounds like Kevin Spacey.
Oh
To
man.
me. Hey, we can forget the bad stuff, you know.
All right, there we go.
I'm going to check to make sure that all 3 of those doors are shut still.
Yes, they are.
Okay.
I'm just heading straight down.
Yeah.
The next one.
I'm here.
Supply roll.
Using up my air.
As I come down, I'm like, am I okay? Oh, not okay. My shit's busted. Hell, and you ask me if I'm okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm just looking. I'm not literally looking at anything else other than towards the bridge. Taking a looking through the porthole again. Anything everything still look icy.
Yep,
Nothing else.
that's it.
Okay. Opening the door, moving into the little airlock.
Following.
Yep.
Okay.
Everybody's in the airlock.
In there.
Give me one more supply roll. Ah, darn. Nobody's suffocating. Okay.
All right.
We'll say that, that the door closed and pressurized and all that stuff, and now you're back. And you're back in air again.
All right. I want to enter a log. Can I do that at this point?
Yes, you can.
All right, Mother. Just checking with our coordinates. Everything looks to be in. Copacetic.
Everything running on schedule as planned.
Mother, any challenges in landing this ship with so much damage?
Ship should remain intact for landing.
Hate that word should.
Want
All
to
right.
help landing ship?
Just gonna ask that. Yeah, if you don't mind hopping over here on the co-pilot side, and we'll take her down. And you cut out again.
You know what? I think it's that voice cancellation that I put on
Possibly.
the Discord. It might just be too powerful. Actually, you can probably turn it off now if you remember how to.
Can you guys hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. I turned it off.
Yeah, okay.
Cool.
I'm going to play on my Chromebook next time. This is ridiculous.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so we need to do planetfall.
Sorry, I lost myself here for a second. Okay. So while you're in the bridge, you look out the front window and you see Earth. Earth is there.
Okay.
So, there are. I guess I'll give it to you this time. So there's very important things you want to do when you wake up from hypersleep. Actually, there's something I meant to tell you before you went into hypersleep. So you guys got something called hydration pills. We'll say you took them. Hydration pills keep you hydrated while you're in hypersleep. If you don't take them, you wake up dehydrated, and it can be not so good. So we'll just say you took them, because I forgot to tell you about that. So when you wake up from hypersleep, you're going to want to eat, you're going to want to hydrate, you're going to want to check logs, maintenance, all that kind of stuff before you do anything like planetfall.
All right, system diagnostics, Mother. Anything we need to address before we make planetfall?
No, nothing new.
Wait, were we supposed to eat and all that stuff back there, or did we do that on the bridge?
That was all left on the bridge. So that's why they gave you food and stuff like that. So they were basically preparing you for coming out of hypersleep.
So do you want us to talk through that, or
No, you can just say
it?
you ate and drank water or whatever,
Okay, that's fine.
Eat, drink, be merry. There's a button for water and food. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That'll become important when you leave ship.
All right. Jet.
Before we land, is there any way I can talk to Mother privately one more time?
Yes. Before you do, this is Mother talking. Incoming message. Hello? Hello? Anybody there?
Yes, this is Helen Troy of the Halifax.
Oh. Helen, it's good to see you. This is Kate. Welcome home. I look forward to meeting with you soon here at headquarters.
Is this Kate Parker?
This is Kate Parker. Yes.
Okay, so we received your message when we had trouble.
That's great. I'm glad you're home. Do what you need to do. Take your time, and then come on down and we'll take care of you and get you all set up. And she's gone. Do you still want to talk to Mother alone?
Captain, that sound normal to you?
I mean, has any of this been normal? I mean,
I don't think he can hear you. You can answer him once we come out.
Mother, information on Kate Parker.
Kate Parker.
I was going to ask about her before she contacted us, so that's good.
No. Kate Parker, corporate exec of Weyland-Yutani.
Can you give me anything more, Mother?
She's been with Weyland-Yutani for a long time.
Okay. Mother, estimated amount of damage to the ship?
Say 90%.
Okay. Thank you, Mother.
And we're back.
Word, I'd have to say that none of this has been normal. The Kate who contacted us is actually a corporate exec, so you're gonna have to just tell the truth about what happened. Okay?
I have no problem with that. I'm just a medic.
Elliot, you want Elliot, you good with that?
Like that.
I mean, our story is our story. We took on the cargo. We were about to leave, and something blew up. I mean, that's all we know, right?
That's all I know.
Okay. Just make sure we have our story straight. Mother said about 90% of the ship is damaged. So
That's going to be a pretty penny to fix.
yeah. And I'm hoping it doesn't dent our, what is it, salary? I mean, what are we paid? Money, whatever. Credits.
You get.
I think that all depends on how the rest of the cargo base fared, as to how bad the damage is going to be.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. Yeah.
Financial damage, anyway. Yeah.
Okay. Just tell the
Sorry about
truth.
that.
You're good. We're getting close there, Connor. We're getting close.
Cool. All right. One thing, can you hear? Is it good now?
Yep. I don't hear anything. Yep.
Cool, okay.
All right. Well, are we ready for planetfall now?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm
How do I
strapping
help?
in.
How do I help Ward? Not Ward, Elliot.
2 piloting rolls.
Piloting. Okay.
Let's see. You.
Do I roll with him? Or he gets an extra die. Wait, I think he might get an extra
For each
die.
person helping, you get a +1 modification.
Yeah.
No
So
more.
am I supposed to be rolling Am I supposed to, so when I do piloting, it says modifiers. I've been putting in 3 because of my piloting score.
Right. And
Okay,
your
so
piloting
then
is
one more for
your piloting is 5, right? Or 3?
3.
Yeah. And your modification is 5, right?
My agility is 5.
Yeah. Okay. So you
So what are you doing, Scott? You click on piloting and then
And then it just says modifiers. So I've been putting in 3 for my piloting, and now I'll put in 4 total
right.
yeah,
for the one.
right.
Wow, you
Right.
do a spectacular landing. I'll let you go ahead and tell us how it goes.
Damn right. Just using what I learned on takeoff with the weight distribution, make a few changes, knowing that the one side is damaged more heavily than the other. Take it down, smooth as silk.
So, just so you know, Scott, piloting, for every extra 6 that you get, you get stunts. Okay. One of the stunts that you get is you show off.
All right,
Oh,
so
yeah.
here's what happens. So it's coming down this way, and everything's looking smooth. I see the platform, and then I just kind of let it drift, and it turns sideways, and then just kind of backs in right between 2 other cruisers that are sitting there, and you just see all the guys on the ground just sitting there going, waving me off the whole time. I got it. Slide it right in.
Excellent.
Off everything. I'm just kind of laughing to myself. Grab the logbook, bring it over, kind of chuckle to myself, write some stuff down, take it, slide it in my pocket. Kind of laughing.
I pat Elliot on the shoulder and say, "Good job. At least maybe that won us a couple bonus points with corporate."
Smooth.
No substitution for style, that's for sure.
So since you got
Shall we?
two stunt points, Scott, the other one that you could do is you gain a +1 modification to a later skill roll relating to this one. So you can bank that if you want.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
So that'll be strictly for pilot.
Yeah.
Okay. Upon landing successfully, you will be escorted.
I need to run check something on the med lab real quick. So I'm going to swing by there on my way out.
Okay.
Have like an experiment going on in there.
No, I always like to check on things, and since I haven't actually had a chance to get there since you know, all the air was sucked out. I just want to make sure everything is still good in that lab.
Oh yeah. Do we need to grab anything from our quarters or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Matt. So what you doing? So
Do we have a one of those med bots or anything in the med lab, or is it all individuals?
a what?
Is it, I was reading about the things that are available in the med bay, and I don't know what we have in there. We don't have the auto dock in there, do we?
Oh no, you're not that lucky.
No.
Okay, well, I didn't have to go to ask.
I wish. Actually, no. We don't want anyone to
I'm not
get
talking
that
about
messed up that they
I'm not
need the
talking about a
auto.
med pod. I'm not talking about a med pod. I'm talking about the auto dock.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. No way. You know what that is, right?
It's a poor man's version of the Appalling.
medical thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, nope, you don't have one of those.
Okay. I figured I'd at least ask.
Okay, so upon landing successfully, you notice this man walking up to your ship. He's wearing a suit and tie, coming to greet you. He looks important. Connor. Yeah, we'll do a free roam right here.
Oh, looks like you guys have some problems here.
Oh, what did you hear? Hi, I'm Helen Troy, the commanding officer of the ship.
Well, what exactly happened?
We were in. Mother, where were we?
Alpha System 1.
Alpha System. Okay. We had just picked up cargo that we were supposed to pick up. We were on the planet for about a day. And once we were in the air, something happened. There seemed to be an explosion, some lightning. We lost the rest of our crew. And everything got sealed off. Besides,
You lost the whole bay of freight.
yeah, we lost it all.
We haven't been in there to check yet.
We were lucky to make it over to our cryo
You
chamber.
guys check it before you guys took off.
Yep. The Adam Lance and all his guys helped actually load it up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And they said everything was fine. I mean, with standard issue terraforming equipment. I mean, nothing. And Mother verified nothing seemed strange based on what we were supposed to be picking up. Is it salvageable?
Oh, we're not 100% sure. We're going to be looking into that, though.
Yeah, I want to walk around and actually take a look at the cargo bay from the outside.
Yeah, I'm already around
Yeah.
there. I'm around there checking as well. I'm down underneath, taking a just stock of the ship, running my hands along it.
When you walk around and you get around to cargo bay 4, there is a massive hole. Massive.
Metal blown out or metal blown in?
It is blown out. And you also notice that there's like that black char that you get from like a electrical burn. That's kind of like on the outskirts, and it's all over the inside of the walls too. And you notice that there's
Of the entire bay?
Yeah, and you notice that there's it looks like veins of black. It looks like black veins going throughout the entire cargo area. They're burn marks.
From my experience, does this look like electrical burns, like high voltage, arcing, that kind of a branching pattern?
It looks like a combination of an explosion and an electrical explosion.
Yeah,
And can we tell what the source is? Like if it comes from, is it coming from one of the containers or multiple containers?
All the cargo is gone, all of it, in all bays.
From the general location of where it was at.
Yes.
Can we tell that?
Yes.
I'm gonna
Blasted towards inside of the ship or outside of the ship.
What's that?
Say that again.
Yeah, we can't hear.
Blast going like out of the ship or into the ship.
Blowing out.
It was-
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it was out. Like it looks like it went out of the ship. So, it looks like
do I see any?
cargo
I'm
blew up.
looking for any kind of frozen organic stuff that's on the walls. As a medical person,
Oh,
Oh, the remainders of our crew.
anything. Yeah.
No,
Okay.
no.
Mr. Westwood, this all seems very strange. I mean, we were in a very, we've been doing this for a while. We were in a very confidential area. We were told that this is a standard issue run. Is there anything else you can tell us about this? Because this seems strange, not only to me, I'm sure
Your
to
audio
you too.
dropped out.
Yeah. Time out.
I was told Kate was going to meet us here. Can you take us to her? She seems to. She sent us the message on the ship. So
Yeah, we'll be meeting with her later on. We're just doing the beginning stages of this investigation.
All right. How does cargo bay 2 look? Did it blow a hole through the sidewall of bay 4 into bay 2?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna walk around the other side and see if 1 and 3. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing the same. I'm actually going to go into that cargo bay 4 from that, and I'm going to start kind of poking around.
The explosion was big enough to create a hole out of the hull of cargo bay 4, but the explosion also took down all the walls inside.
Of the lower half?
Yes. Not going outside of the ship, but just the inside. All the interior walls are gone.
like it imploded?
No, just the blast was so strong it just knocked the walls out.
So an explosion basically like this, and so you got damage to bay 2, and then everything down here, air scrubbers, air maintenance, all that stuff cleaned out.
Everything's gone. Everything is gone.
Cargo bays 1, 2, 3, all empty as well.
All empty. Everything is gone. There's nothing left. It all got sucked out of the vacuum.
Well, hell.
That's not good.
I'm gonna go back and look at waste disposal workshop and then engine room. Everything back there, anything back there that need to be fixed, or is that all destroyed as well?
Everything but the engine room seems to be
Gone.
gone.
So everything north of the stairwell is fine. Everything south of workshop is fine.
That's right. So your cryo coolants, they're still fine. Your engine room's still fine. Everything else is it's just like a big empty nothing.
Look, we need answers. I mean, we lost half of our crew.
Mother, can I ask you a question, quick?
Unrecognized.
Well, later on we'll have a sit down and talk with everyone and try to figure out what exactly happened.
Sure hope you guys can shed a light on this.
I sure hope you can pay to fix my ship.
All right. So upon landing successfully, you will be escorted by Titanic Westwood to WY headquarters. Titanic will mention that Kate Parker's and various other YW or WY representatives will want to meet with you tomorrow. In the meantime, you will be assigned individual rooms where you can clean up and rest. And that ends chapter 2, and that's going to end tonight.
Wow. Very mysterious. We lived through the first episode or whatever. Yeah.